Vampires on Bikini Beach, 1988, folks. Let's take a look. Hard bodies, hot waves, and rock and roll rule the beach. That is until a rash of bizarre murders hits a Californian seaside community. Oh, yeah. Jennifer Badham is in this, Todd Kaufman. And directed by Jerry Brady. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find a trailer that was better than, let's say, 180p. And I'm not going to subject you to a crap trailer. I've seen a bit of Vampires on Bikini Beach, and yeah, it delivers with some really great TNA. I love the poster. That's probably the greatest thing about this film. We've got 1980 just squeaking into the 80s, but of course it happened for, well, a couple of years anyways. In the 80s, the Hammer House of Horror. Let's take a look for a second. We got, they only have season 1 here. Now, I could have sworn there were 2 seasons. Terror awaits in this anthology series from Britain's famed Hammer Studios, featuring stories of haunted houses, demons, and other macabre delights. Of course, starring Peter Cushing, Brian Cox, Rachel Davies, Diana Dors. Like every other freaking anthology series, it's hit and miss. Some of the episodes are very good. Some of them are flat as a board. You know, that's basically how it runs with every horror anthology series I've ever seen, including Tales from the Crypt. You guys know what I'm talking about. But it is on Tubi. It is in the 1980s, just squeaked on into the 1980s, and I do recommend it. You know, it is, after all, the Hammer House of Horror. The Incubus, 1982. Now, this may have originally been a novel. I got to check into it. I always thought it was adapted to the screen. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it was. As it says, a doctor and sheriff in a New England town discover a teenager who dreams about brutal rapes and murders and enlists his aid to catch a demonic killer. Now, this one is starring John Cassavetes, John Ireland, and Carrie Keene. Believe it or not, John Cassavetes in this film. Directed by John Howe. And I've seen it a couple of times. It's actually pretty good. It's kind of a weird flick. But the creature is, you know, you don't see a lot of them, but he's very well done. And it's very well filmed. I do like the film. It's bizarre. The Incubus, and I do happen to have a short trailer for it.
Galen Village. Tranquil. Quiet. A nice place to live. But something has gone wrong.
Look at the bruises on the kid's neck. One hell of a large hand. His spine was crushed like a piece of balsa wood.
When the sun goes down, something stalks the streets of Galen Village.
Joe wants to call the Attorney General. Have him send in some help. What do you think I should do?
Take whatever help you can get.
30 years ago in Galen, these same types of murders occurred.
I think my past has something to do with these murders.
No, Tim, listen.
Something silent. Something lethal. Something or someone is killing the people of Galen.
I think I'm going crazy.
Every time he has this dream, somebody dies.
You're talking about actual materialization.
What kind of a quack are you? The boy's in the clear.
He's not in the clear. Every time this kid has a dream, somebody in this town dies.
It is real. It is alive. It is among us. The Incubus.
The Bride. I'm sure a few of you remember this film. I saw it. I probably saw it in the theater when it came out. You know, Jennifer Beals, another one who was very hot in the 80s in particular. Uh, of course, Sting. As far as like a Frankenstein takeoff, I think they just kind of did it to as a vehicle for Beals and Sting and a few other people because they were so popular. And it just has that, to me, it has that kind of feel to it. Like it's kind of like a half-assed attempt at doing a Frankensteinian film. Yeah, as it says, horror, sci-fi, romance. Isn't that nice? In this inventive remake of the original horror classic, Dr. Frankenstein, a mad scientist obsessed with creating his idea of the perfect woman.
He desired something beyond love.
I might make the new woman, Clavell, independent, free, and a fit companion for
the genius of Frankenstein.
He created something beyond woman.
Beautiful.
Where did I come from?
She'll break a few hearts, will she not?
Who is she, Charles? What is she?
You must obey me.
I will not obey you! You didn't create me! You didn't create me!
As a matter of fact, I did.
Naturally, Predator is well, it's high. It's up there. It's high on the list of 1980s, especially as they say. I want to say very high on the list of sci-fi action flicks. No doubt about that. A U.S. Army commando team on a political mission in the South American jungle find themselves getting picked off one by one by an elite alien warrior. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers, Jesse Ventura, of course, is in this, and of course it was directed by John McTiernan. Definitely an essential 80s film. There's no doubt about that. And more importantly, probably one of the great sci-fi action films of all time. Scared to Death, William Malone. Now, there's a little history behind this. I just put two and two together. Okay, Scared to Death, 1980. Horror, sci-fi horror, of course. An inspector and cop turned novelist descend into the city's sewer system to destroy the genetically engineered monstrosity that's murdering locals. And the creature, yeah, it's laboratory created, and it is called a Syngenor, directed by William Malone. Now, I can tell you a couple of things. William Malone definitely loved Alien. The creature's got an alien vibe to it. There's no doubt about that. But it is not an alien creature. It's an earthbound creature created in a lab, and very low budget film. I like it a lot. I've seen it several times. It's just one of those flicks that, I don't know, I just like it. I like the dialogue. I like the characters in it. And I have a short trailer.
If you think you're frightened by the unknown, wait until you face reality.
Her left leg was ripped from her body, and her hair was pulled back so hard that it broke her neck. People in this town are dying like flies.